Make a fist in each hand. Put your fists together like this. The person being tested, person doing the test, fists together like this. Put them right between their knees and have them squeeze. Yeah. You should feel that running right down the middle of your thighs.
Do you feel it?
From the same position, we're going to test hamstrings. So, kneel down in front of your partner. One hand, no proposals, please. One hand on their knee, the other hand on the back of their ankle, and have them pull back against you. Should feel your hamstrings tighten up.
Oh, yeah.
While you're in this position, person
I'm
being
recording.
tested,
Oh.
maintain some force.
I think I might start
So you're
recording the
constantly
next
pulling
round,
back
all of it.
and reach down on both the medial and lateral sides of your knee, the back of your knee, with your free hands because your partner's helping you. On the lateral side, you should feel the biceps femoris tendon right behind the knee. On the medial side, you should feel a round cord-like structure, which is the semitendinosus tendon. Just underneath that, you should feel a fairly flat structure, which is the semimembranosus tendon. And just medial to both of those, running perpendicular, is the gracilis muscle. You should be able to feel all four of those. If you can't, get a little more resistance on your ankle, pull back a little harder, they should pop right out. Is there anyone who has not found those? Gracilis. Medial. Has everybody found all four of those? Has anybody not found them? Everybody's got it? All right.
You can use that on the test.
Yeah. The reason we're doing all of this is so you know where to find them come test time. From that same seated position, now have your partner extend one of their legs at the knee. Doesn't matter which one. Put your hand on their on the inside of their ankle and push down. They should feel resistance in the quad. One of the things about testing quads, your quads are an incredibly powerful muscle group. People very rarely rupture them. If they do, it's either an extreme sporting event or, believe it or not, it's muscle testing. Because you can set up, I'm not kidding, if you're using a Cybex machine, like some of you will be doing if you're in athletic training or exercise science or kinesiology, or you go on to those fields, you'll be doing muscle testing. And you can actually set up the Cybex machine so it applies so much force that you will actually rupture your quad before you let your knee bend. So you have to be very careful about that. For some dumb reason, I skipped over hip flexors. To test the hip flexors, again, in the seated position, walk up to your partner, put your hand on the top of their knee, and just hold it there. They try and lift their knee off the table. Should feel tension right in through here. You should feel it right in through there. That is where your hip flexors are. Everybody okay with all that so far? Next on the list is the soleus and the gastrocnemious. We're going to test all of those as a class together out in the hallway. So let's go out in the hall. Everybody grab a little bit of wall space, and we'll do this all together. And we'll come back in and run through it for the other partner.
Scoot down. She's a bully.
All right.
I'm going to videotape your butts.
Now,
Okay.
to test the gastrocnemius, several of you are facing the wall, which is good. Now, take a step back so you can't touch it. No, take a step. We're not doing that. That doesn't work real well.
What?
This bit? Yeah, under that. What you want to do, you're away from the wall, put your hands out, now take a step, keep one heel anchored firmly on the ground. With the other foot, step forward until you can touch the wall. Keep that heel on the ground. Now, lean into the wall, keeping that back leg straight and that heel flat on the ground until you feel a stretch in the back of your leg. Where you are feeling that stretch is the gastrocnemius. Now, changing nothing except bending the knee of your back leg, bend your knee. You should feel that stretch drop down deep into your calf.
Yeah.
Now what you're feeling is the soleus. The gastrocnemius crosses the knee joint. The soleus does not. So as soon as you bend your knee, you take the gastroc out of the equation, and the muscle that's being stretched is the soleus. Does all of that make sense? Alrighty. Let's go back inside. Start back at the top. Switch